Filtered. If you're just joining in, this is how this goes. I'm Coach Jace. That's Coach Rob. We're your boys here at 5:32 on this wonderful Friday morning before I go to work and right after Coach Rob just got back in from work. Um, this is when we had a chance to do our LSU preview. But before we get to the LSU versus Kentucky preview, Coach, we have Major League Baseball. Opening night was Wednesday. Opening day was yesterday. Opening day for the rest of the teams that didn't play those 2 days are today.
Is that how that works?
That was a lot.
Okay.
That was a lot there.
A
So
lot of baseball. Baseball is back.
lots of news though, just real early right off the bat. Brandon Lau makes a huge statement in his Pirates debut from that trade.
So does O'Neal Cruz.
O'Neal Cruz still can't play center field.
He's not a fucking center fielder, and I don't understand why they try it.
He's a DH only.
I'm cool with letting him play shortstop.
No.
Why?
You got Connor Griffin about to be there.
About to be there.
In 19
He'd be a
days.
better fucking center fielder.
In 19 days, Connor Griffin's going to be there.
In 19 days. Why you say that?
Because you have to accumulate so much service time to gain a full year of MLB service time. And once you gain that year, it turns into 6 years of control versus 7 years of control. And so in 19 days, Connor Griffin can come up and play the rest of the year and not accumulate that full first year. So they'll have
So
him
he
for
won't
7 years.
He won't hit rookie status.
No. He'll still be a rookie. It's service time. So
Okay.
if he started right today with the Pirates would have him under team control, pre-arb and arb, essentially, before he reaches free agency for 6 years.
Okay.
If he starts 19 days from now or 20 days from now, the Pirates have him for 7 years
Okay.
because he don't accumulate that first year. Yeah, it's pretty wild. That's why Connor Griffin's starting now.
Amen.
But let's start with the opening night game. Yankees at
right.
Giants. Tony V makes his
Let's just-
MLB debut.
Let's just get the game out the way. Yankees win in a fucking onslaught. Let's get the game out the way.
Yeah, but
We can talk about it in a little bit. Netflix.
yeah, that's what I want to talk about.
Stay the fuck away from baseball.
Yeah, that was horrible.
That was
Pathetic
terrible.
broadcast.
Dude, you're telling me you have the first ABS challenge in the regular season.
In history,
Yeah.
in Major League history.
In Major League history, the first ABS challenge in the regular season in MLB history, and you're interviewing Tony V, and we don't get to see it.
We missed it.
We missed it. We missed the first. We missed history being made. Another thing, the contrast.
Yeah.
It was weird. Like I get it, the sun's like right there, but not at the same time. Like
The
look,
players the hitters, left-handed hitters looked animated.
yeah, right.
And it's because the screen that was behind, they were putting something on the screen instead because
Put like a filter.
yeah. So I mean you got to do something. It was pathetic looking.
Right. And then you have half the game, you have the scoreboard isn't on the screen. So I don't know the count. I don't know how many outs. I don't know anything.
We missed multiple first pitches of the inning with flyovers that they were doing.
Right. You have I can't remember if it was Jimmy or Jay. It seemed like it was Jay, but I've heard people saying it was Jimmy Uso. And then also you had sitting next to him, you had Jacob Fatu, which they have nothing to do with each other besides the fact that they're related. And are they San Francisco Giants fans? We don't know. But at the time, they're losing fucking 7-0.
Yeah.
So you're having them two and Jameis Winston sit in the middle. First of all, Jameis Winston, sure, he was a great baseball player
Yep.
in college, but he's a football player. He's a football player. If you want to do something like that, put Kershaw. Put Kershaw there. Put. I tell you, a fucking perfect person would be Brandon Crawford. You put Brandon Crawford right there. Brandon Crawford played for San Francisco his whole career. You put Brandon Crawford in the mix right there. I don't know how good he is on a microphone. I understand Jameis Winston is fucking the perfect human being to do shit like
Yeah,
that.
it's a great interview.
But at the same time, he's not a fucking baseball player anymore.
Right.
He used to be. You know, they showed highlights of him, and they showed that he stole home in the futures game or whatever the fuck it was, or like the prospect game. He He was a great baseball player, but he's not. He shouldn't be a part of this.
It should be like the MLB minds.
Yes.
It should be
No,
Major
you
League
had a
Baseball
you had a
players.
great panel. You had a Barry Bonds.
Yeah.
You had Albert Pujols. You had
CC Sabathia was on there.
CC Hunter Pence looked like he's never been on a camera in his fucking life. The way he was at the beginning of the game, when Hunter Pence sitting in the middle, you have Matt Vasgersian right here, and you have fucking CC Sabathia, and Matt Vasgersian introducing himself, the panel, and he's looking straight at the camera, and you see Hunter Pence like this, microphone in hand, and he's wide-eyed like he's always been, like he had just hit some kind of something.
I didn't, it wasn't the funnest of broadcasts to watch.
No,
I get that Netflix tried to make a big scene. It's
what
their
did they-
first opening
what
day
did
on
they do?
Netflix.
The problem is, what did they do for Monday Night Raw? The first Monday Night Raw that they put on Netflix, they had everybody and their mother there that's on Netflix, and they were promoting, and every commercial was, hey, this is on Netflix, this is on Netflix. And then also during Raw, hey, this is on Netflix, this is on Netflix. They did the same thing with MLB. If you watch any other broadcast, whether it be on Fox, FS1, blah, 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 fucking TBS, TNT, ABC, whatever it may be, they are promoting their channel. God damn it, Diesel. They are promoting their channel during the commercials, not while the game's going on.
Yeah.
So that's the one. That's Netflix got a lot of shit wrong. But that was the one main thing that I was concerned about, is that you are promoting your brand, your everything about Netflix during the game. Leave baseball alone. Do football. Do basketball. Do whatever the fuck you want. Leave my sport alone, please.
Yeah, I mean, look, I get it. You try to make a big spectacle. First game ever.
Yes.
But
Look, shout out to Netflix for getting into sports because of how many people have a Netflix account. Right? So they're getting into live events. They're getting into this. They're getting into that. Like, I get it. I understand what they're trying to do. But in my opinion,
we don't need them to become a monopoly
you
either.
you need baseball minds in that office telling them, hey, do this.
Yeah.
And instead of Netflix being like, hey, we're going to do this. No, that's Bert Kreischer, love him to death, great comedian. But him trying to fucking start the baseball game like he was Kevin James on the NASCAR when he said, and one more thing, ladies and gentlemen, start your engines. No, we don't need that. We don't need Bert yelling into a microphone saying, hey, we're about to play baseball. We don't need Jay Uso going, 2 words, yeet. We don't need that at a fucking baseball game. I guarantee half the people didn't know who the hell Jay Uso was. I don't get it. I don't understand it. Bella, you have got to move, honey.
Yeah, I didn't like the Netflix broadcast of it, but it is what it is. Like I said, I get they try to make a big spectacle of it and they try to do something major, and that's all fine and dandy to try, but let's, like you said, let's put some baseball minds in there, and let's put some hey, no matter who Lauren Shahadi's talking to, let's make sure we get the first ABS on camera in history. That has to be
or
hit pause on the interview for 5 seconds.
Or get Lauren Shahadi on the camera.
Well, she was.
But no, Tony was on the camera. Which Tony, handsome man.
Yeah.
But I'd rather see either Lauren or the ABS.
Yeah.
You give me an option here.
I'd rather see the first ever ABS.
Absolutely. So here's now with that all being said, Yankees put bat on ball.
Yeah.
Yankees put belt to ass to Logan Webb.
Yeah.
And did we expect it? Absolutely fucking not.
No, they were super aggressive.
Logan Webb coming off of WBC. There's a lot of people out there saying cancel it. Cancel WBC because you have guys like this that they go out there and they give their all, I guess you could say. They ramped up early and now they're a little tired. They're a little Aaron Judge, golden sombrero. Loved seeing it.
Yeah, I mean, he picked up right where he left off.
Absolutely. But had he had, I'm not saying had he had the proper spring training, he would have fucking done the same thing. But I mean, he literally did the same shit in WBC, and now it's just translating now to the real game. And I guess he's still not ready. I don't know. I guess maybe it's a different mindset. But you look at the WBC players, and then you look at like especially after what fucking Paul Skeens did yesterday. Like you have all these WBC players that aren't exactly doing the best on opening day, and I think it's because maybe adrenaline got too high too early in the season, and then now they're coming back down, and they're kind of I don't know. I can't answer that. I simply can't.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
No. I'm not saying I said that. I'm saying there's some people out there that are saying, "Hey, we need to cancel WBC because there's no way that my favorite players that played in WBC should be playing baseball at this low of a level." Right? And I don't know if that has any relation, but I do know Skeens got shelled, Logan Webb got shelled, Judge went 0 for 4. Like Schwarber hit a bomb, but what did Bryce do? Right. So now you're looking at all these things and going, like,
Roman with 3 for 4.
Roman's a dog though. He's young. He's young. His body can do that.
Andrew Abbott had a 12.74 ERA in spring training in his 6 starts for the Reds, and went out versus the Red Sox yesterday and threw 6 shutty.
Interesting.
I don't think spring training means that much.
No,
to be
no,
honest.
no. I don't.
Because think about it, you got like
No, spring training doesn't mean that much. WBC means a lot.
yeah, but the guys that saying maybe they should be in spring training instead of the WBC. No,
Well,
because
so
spring
here's
training don't mean nothing.
here's my mind working, right? So you have WBC means a lot. It does. And for those of you who don't know, WBC, we're saying it a lot, World Baseball Classic. But it just happened for those new listeners and new to baseball. And in fact, I watched Pat McAfee show yesterday, and he was wearing a shirt that said "Baseball is not boring" or "Baseball isn't boring."
Yeah,
And I want that shirt.
get it, bud.
It's coming.
You ordered it?
No,
For it?
fuck
Oh.
no, no. I'm going. I'm hopefully going
I was
to.
gonna say wait. You know.
But anyway, you got a bunch of new fans, right? They're getting into the game, and so but your first glance at it, like you want to see the best pitcher in the league go ahead and shove. Well, 2 errors, in my opinion, cost what 5 runs
Yeah, 5 earned runs versus
and
Skeens.
2/3 of an inning.
Yeah, I mean, look, O'Neal Cruz and NBA superstar Joel Embiid put out
I
yesterday.
did. He said
He's got the baseball world talking. He said, "Cruz, get ready to learn DH, buddy," and
yeah,
it's true.
yes.
O'Neal Cruz is a horrible defender.
Was crazy.
especially
Does
in center
Embiid
field.
still play in fucking Philly?
Yeah,
Okay. Well, that's crazy. He's talking. Like that's how you know. But that right there, that's how you know baseball isn't boring because you have fucking NBA players watching.
yeah. I mean, look, it's pathetic what happened.
Not even
yesterday
NBA players. Joel Embiid, who isn't even from this country.
Yeah,
Like-
it's pathetic what's happening with the Pirates and O'Neal Cruz. I mean, at some point, you have got to slap this dude in a DH role, and that's it, because he is terrible. I mean, he was such a bad shortstop that they put him in center field, and he's even worse there. I mean, this dude misplayed 2 balls yesterday that were routine outs for slightly below average center fielder routine outs.
Yeah.
That's how bad this guy
But
is.
hey, you hit a ground ball at the middle with a runner on second. That runner's not scoring.
Well, you got to hope he fields it first. Seen a couple of them get under the glove.
If he fields it clean, he's not scoring.
Well, seen a couple of them get under the glove.
All right.
So
All right. I'm just saying this is gonna be
anyway, his highlight. O'Neal Cruz did have highlights from opening day. It's 2 missed plays in center field,
yeah.
a walk overturned via ABS, and he threw a bat on a strikeout. So that's his opening day highlight.
So when he missed the second one, Skeens had 1 out, right?
Mhm.
So you look at that. That's the first one. He misjudged. Probably could have caught it. It was a Mason Braun moment to where Mason Braun took 2 steps in and fucking ran straight back and was oh shit, like It does happen, but not at this level. Not at this level. I don't care what position you fucking played. I do not care what position you've played in the past, bless you, in the present, in the future, whatever. You do not misjudge fly balls, especially you've had all spring training.
Yeah.
In the sun.
Well, he was on the Dominican team.
You've had WBC, which is more competitive than fucking spring training. So you're telling me that you cannot, you can't field a routine fly ball, dude?
No, he can't.
If he goes straight back, he's standing underneath it. It's not like it was a hard ball. It's not like it was a hard ball to judge.
No, I mean, look, the sun may have played a part, but I mean, let's go.
It played a part in the second one for sure.
Yeah, it played a part in him not knowing how to
But
catch
you
a
look
fly
at that,
ball.
right? He catches the first one. Skeens gets the next out or whatever. Like, yeah, he walked 2, I think, in that inning.
Yeah.
And ended up having the third one. That makes the third out. But instead, he has to get one more out and then just gets fucking shelled. Like, it's you make those outs, that's a completely different ball game. Skeens is in the second inning, possibly in the third. Like, you start to look at it like that, and you're like, holy fuck! Like that cost them the game essentially, just in the first inning.
Yeah.
In the first inning, they lost the game right there.
Anytime Paul Skeens doesn't get out the first inning, you lost. The Pirates lost.
Yeah, 100%.
And it started so good.
And it was against the Mets. Now look, the Mets revamped. They kind
Eli
of
went ding shot right off the bat. First they beat
you have a
like
2-0 lead going into the fucking bottom of the first.
yeah.
And you, what the fuck are we doing here? What are we doing here? I don't know. The Pirates organization. I don't know who to blame on that one. You blame O'Neal Cruz first of all, but do you also blame the Pirates in general for fucking putting him out there and not getting someone else to fucking play center? Like, you want to go get Marcelo Zuna? Is he fucking DHing?
Yeah.
Okay, well, maybe you should. I wish we still had the fucking free agent board up.
I know.
Like, I don't get it. But look, more news around the league. Fucking, did you hear about this fucker?
Yeah, Alec Boehm suing his parents for $3 million.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
Is this
Apparently
they
mismanaged his money or something like that.
Really? That's why you never bring family into this shit.
Nope. Ever.
Never bring family.
But
I don't like buying shit from family
I know.
because
I don't
of shit
want my
like that.
family expecting shit from me.
No, fuck no. Absolutely not. If I win the lottery, I'm gonna do 2 things. I'm paying mom's house off, I'm paying dad's house off, and then I'm fucking that's my money. And I might do what my dad always said he was gonna do. When my parents were together, my dad always said if he wins the lottery, he's giving my mom a half and he's going to Vegas.
A half?
He's giving mom a half
Oh, half. Okay.
and he's taking his half and he's going to Vegas. Fucking throwing up the peace sign and he's rolling out, and he said he'll be back when he runs out of his half.
Yeah. So look, speaking of Boehm and the Phillies, we got Johan Duran coming out right here. The Durantula coming in for the first save
Yeah.
of the season. And he got it right there on that Bryce Harper play.
I couldn't tell if he dove for that or
He
he
did. He
tripped.
wanted to keep it fair.
I couldn't, but it looked like he just tripped.
Fun fact about that save right there that we just watched, Coach. That is the first time in Phillies history that that a Phillies reliever has ever recorded an opening day save in Philly.
First time ever.
First time ever.
Okay. Well, how about this? Speaking of first time ever,
Yeah. How about,
JJ
how about
Weatherholt.
my rookie of the year pick, baby?
JJ Weatherholt takes a pitch that's 8 inches outside the zone and hits it dead center, 430 something feet.
First at bat.
First at bat, first pitch.
Carson Bench.
Carson
Mets in
Bench.
the 6th. Rookie homer.
Did he almost rob Brandon Lyle's first home run? I couldn't tell. Because he was back on it and like listening to the announcers. They were like, oh, does he have it? Like, is he going to get it?
honestly, I didn't see it,
Okay.
so I can't speak to it.
Okay.
I turned that game on when I saw Paul Skeens was not doing good. I turned it on and said, "What the heck happened?" And I had to watch everything. And
Did
I
you
saw it.
see the Yordong Alvarez roof shot that took a home run away from him?
Uh-uh.
So he hit one. Oh fuck! Damn,
Nice.
Eric Church.
Yeah.
That would have been a nuke. But so Yordong Alvarez, okay, goes ahead and hits a monster shot. All right, I believe they were in Houston. They were in a dome, and he smashes one down the right field line. It ends up being a foul ball, but if you look, it hit the fucking Raptors
Yep.
and went and shot right and landed foul. They fucking reviewed it and it said, call is confirmed. It is a foul ball.
Mm-hmm. I think anything that hits the rafters is an automatic dead ball anywhere
See,
that you're at.
I thought it was a double. I thought it was like almost like a ground rule double.
Yeah, I think maybe it's not every place,
Because,
but it depends on
that
where
ball
you're
would
at.
have been 550 feet. Like, it was mashed.
Holy crap.
Yeah.
Nate Burleson put one.
Oh, watch it, young fella. Yeah.
You would have got tossed in the college game for that.
Oh, dude. So if you get
Umpire would have been pushing you.
if you get a chance today, go on YouTube and look up. So Pat McAfee had John Boy
Uh-huh.
on his podcast yesterday, or on his show yesterday, and he interviewed John Boy, and he was like, so Ryan Stanek fucking dealt right there in the ninth.
No, he didn't. They just
Okay.
showed him walking
Never
the
mind.
bases loaded.
Never mind.
I mean, he
Alright,
got
anyway.
out of it, but he walked the bases loaded.
Anyways, so here you go, right? So they interviewed John Boy, and he goes, they were like, so we're on, like, we saw a bunch of like electric moments in the WBC. Like, do we see that kind of translating to this year's MLB? Like, do we see that kind of being, like, hey, like, we need to show more emotion? Because like I've seen, like, people are saying like, oh, we want to take the emotion out of emotion. We want to take the emotion out of an emotion game. Like, this game is played with emotion. Like, we've talked to people saying like, yes, like if I strike you out, I'm going to celebrate. Jacob Mizorowski said that. He said, they asked him, how do you feel about people pimping home runs? So they getting one to the ribs or no? He said, no, because I guarantee if I strike your ass out to end the inning, I'm going to be pumped up.
Yeah.
So if you hit one off of me, absolutely, I don't care. Do whatever you got to do. And John Boy was like, he said, I feel indifferent. Like, I kind of like seeing, some emotion from the guys, but like, he said, go look at about 5 years ago in the college game, and you will see those guys. They put a bunch of rules in for college. Like, you can't even talk to the guy. Like, you can't. He said, if you go look at that, he said, they needed it.
Yeah.
And sure enough, like I watched the TikTok of that little clip, and it was fucking, what was it? Oh, it was the guy from Louisville. After he struck old boy out, and he said, "Fuck you."
Yeah, dude with the glasses.
Yeah, dude with the
said it like
glasses.
6 times to him.
Yeah, he just kept telling. He said, "Fuck you," and then he said, "Sit down, pussy," or something like that. Like, so, college game, I can understand why they decided to put in all those rules.
Not me. I
But
hate it.
also, I think the way that the MLB does it is the best. Like, it's the best way. Like, because you can show emotion, and if it does get out of hand, like, yes, people get ejected, but they really they show the emotion, they get over it, good to go. In college, they're basically not allowed. Like, you remember fucking he plays for the Royals now. Cags, Jack Caglione, when he hit that home run after his fucking teammate got
he just kind of
he just fucking walked to the dugout and was
stone faced it a little
just
bit.
high five. Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah. So anyway, that's my fucking little spiel.
Yeah.
I drank some coffee this morning. I'm
let the-
fucking wired.
Let the kids have fun. Let the kids play. All right, Coach. Let's go. We got 20 minutes. Let's get to
LSU, Kentucky.
23
Kentucky
minutes.
is fucking 14-2 or 14-3 or whatever the fuck they are. 15-3 probably. Kentucky is a very good team, shockingly, this year. They still have the same lame ass head coach. Um, thank God this game isn't at Kentucky because all those cheering behind home plate might be fucking ducking and then coming up when he throws the pitch like they did last year. uh, in I forget what tournament. There might have been an SEC tournament. I don't know when they did. But look, Kentucky's going to be a battle this weekend. I think we kind of finally found our mojo back after the Louisiana Tech win. You got Zach York hitting 2 home runs in that game. Kaysen kind of found his mojo. I think we take game 1 for sure because I think Kaysen is fully back.
Mm-hmm.
I actually think we go with the same lineup we went with in the midweek game, to where you have Stanfield leading off, you have Curiel right behind him. Zach York is hitting like 7th or 8th. You have Caraway at 2nd. You got Pearson at 3rd, Milam at short. I wouldn't mind seeing Cerna at first base just to try it out. Also, wouldn't mind see Cerna at fucking behind the plate.
Yeah.
Put Kate at DH or whatever it may be. But I think you almost have to go with that same lineup, man. I mean, you 10-run ruled Louisiana Tech, Louisiana Tech puts a team out every year, no matter what their record is. I don't care what their record says. Louisiana Tech's team is pretty fucking stout.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping to see damn near that same lineup, man.
Yeah, I agree. I think you got to put all your best bets in there. Pearson's got to be in there. Cerna,
Cerna, especially because I think Cerna has 2 home runs in his last like 3 games or some shit.
yeah, he's doing really good. And to verify Kentucky, they're 20-4 overall, 4-2 in SEC play. Here's what we got going for us. At home, they're 13-1. On the road, they're 7-3. So not quite the same record, nor the same amount of games, but
a
little bit worse on the road than they are at home. So hopefully,
I would assume 2 of those 3 losses are SEC, obviously, because they're 4-2, and I would assume that it was both of those losses were on the road.
yeah, probably.
I
don't have their schedule in front of me. I just got
Okay.
the standings.
I'll look it up.
And the stats. But, look, it's a good baseball team. It's going to be a fun weekend. One of the things that I'm really looking forward to, Coach, I want to see who starts Sunday. And I think it's going to be Zach Cowan.
Schmidt's out.
No, Cooper Moore's out. Schmidt is moving up to Saturday.
Okay, so did we have a diagnosis on Cooper Moore?
It was some kind of arm straining.
Okay. I know. All right.
They got him at 3 weeks. They said he'd be out.
You said Kentucky's what, 24?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. All right. So they're 1 loss against Morehead State early in the season, another one against Evansville in a doubleheader. It was game 2. They lost that one 1-0 actually. Yes, so both of their SEC losses were part of that 7-3 on the road against Ole Miss. And
Okay.
they dropped that series.
Yeah, that's when they won on Sunday.
No, this was a Thursday, Friday, Saturday series. They lost the Thursday game, they won the Friday game, and they lost the Saturday game.
Okay.
And then, yeah, so they've played Ole Miss and they've played Alabama where they swept Alabama. They moved up from 21 to 15, and then they lost series against Ole Miss, and now they are at 18 right now. And they're coming off a big win against Murray State, which we've seen Murray State in the regionals and the supers
Yep.
and all. I mean, we've seen Murray State play some good ball, but here's the thing with the college teams, you have a new team damn near every year.
Yeah, you got it, definitely. I mean,
Unless you're starting nothing but freshmen, you have a new team every single year.
look, it's going to be a good weekend. I agree with you. I think we take Friday night. I think Kaysen's found his groove.
And then
We needed it
we're moving Schmidt up
to
a
Saturday.
day, so he's now on 5 days rest or 6 days rest.
He's on regular because remember he started Friday. No, he started Saturday.
Okay, so he's on regular rest now.
Regular rest.
So he'll be starting Saturday. So then Sunday. I wouldn't be shocked to see Cowan.
I truly think that's your only reliable option at this moment. You're not throwing Zion out there. You're not throwing Reagan Ricken out there. You're not throwing Marcos Paz out there. Maybe Dothy. Maybe.
I was thinking maybe
we
DJ Premu. Maybe I don't know.
Jesus.
Something.
I think you're
Something
just
like
trying to
that.
piss me off is what you're trying to do.
Good morning.
We got to remember Dothy was not 8-1 or 9-1 with a 2.29 ERA where he came from last. So he's got the experience of starting.
Fuck it. Give me the lefty from Sulphur, bud. Give me Jake Brown. I wish, dude. I wish so fucking bad that he would start, but it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen, man. This is.
I don't think it's Gavin Guidry. A lot of people say, oh, maybe Gavin because he threw 71 pitches. Maybe he tried to extend him out. I don't think so.
So here's what sucks. We got tonight at 7:30.
Yeah, it's going to be late night.
It's gonna be a late night. All
I'm
right.
driving to Lake Charles, so that's fine with me.
Okay. Well, Saturday we got a 3 o'clock,
Yeah.
and then Sunday's a 1
I'll be on my way back from Lake Charles during that
on
game.
Sunday.
No, Saturday.
Oh, Saturday. God damn, you're just going fucking one night.
Yeah, we're going to visit Brant and Abigail because we hadn't seen
Gotcha.
their house.
Gotcha.
We're heading up there tonight.
They moved to Lake Charles. I thought. Never mind. I didn't know where I thought they were living.
Yeah. So we're driving up there tonight, go hang out with them tonight, and tomorrow she has a crawfish boil for work, and
Oh, sweet.
me, Brant, and Vic
I'm
are
also
going.
boiling crawfish tomorrow.
Yeah.
It is crawfish season in southern Louisiana.
Me, Brant, and Vic are gonna go put a stick in our hands and try to play a little game of whack fuck.
I'm doing that here in about 2 hours.
So, yeah, that's the
I'm
plans
not-
this weekend. So that's what.
No sleep till Brooklyn, bitch.
Yeah. Okay. Well, you have fun with it.
sleep.
So what you looking for? You want roughly the same lineup, but what's something that you're gonna highlight this weekend?
We need a series win. We need a series win here. We haven't had one yet, and we've had fucking two SEC weekends.
Yeah, we're only 2 games back. Nobody's really taken over.
No one is. I mean, you have Kentucky sweeping Alabama, and then you have Kentucky losing to Ole Miss, and then you have.
Like we're 2-4 in the SEC, and everybody else is 4-2. That's not everybody else, but all the leaders are 4-2.
We need to
Texas
take
is actually
one here.
5-2, but
We need to take one here and end up being 4-5.
yeah,
Yeah, we'll be 4-5, and then we let fucking
I mean,
Kentucky
look,
be 5-4. Like there's hopefully this
you
is
can
where
turn
hands
your-
start changing.
yes, you can turn your season around right now.
Yep.
And I think you got a great opportunity for it. You're coming off of honestly a pretty strong weekend. Besides the defense, if the defense doesn't make 5 errors in 3 games, we win the series pretty easily.
You defense. I need defense. I need bats. Bats need to stay awake.
Yeah. Bats need to keep hitting. And, I think, as we've said a couple times already, Kaysen got his groove back. Schmidt's starting to look really good on the mound. So
I'm curious to see what happens.
I think
Sunday.
the pitching is turning a corner.
Yes.
The offense looking really good versus Tech.
Yes.
If we can just play full baseball,
Mm-hmm.
offense, defense,
If we can
pitching.
if we can just put together a full game
Yeah, if we can
for 3 games.
Yeah, if we can put together games, that's all this team has to do is start putting together games.
One game at a time at this point. Like you're already 2-4 in SEC play. You're not off to a good start after you went 8-0 to start the season, and all of a sudden you go lost. Like it's not a good look for LSU baseball. So you
look,
need
you start number 2
something to
and
happen.
You're out of the top 25. So.
Right. Well, we saw it happen last year with fucking Virginia and Texas A&M.
Yeah, A&M, yep.
And so they started off 1-2, and look at this. I mean, it's not. They're not good, or they weren't good, and this is the exact same thing that's happening. And it's just it's kind of one of those like why us moments.
Yeah.
Like why is this happening to us?
But you can turn your season around.
Absolutely, it's early. It is still way too early.
Yeah, you're at home versus a middle of the pack SEC team.
Mm-hmm.
you can turn your season around, get the series win. That's all that matters. Take 2 out of 3. If you go 3-0, that's best case scenario. 2-1 is a fantastic weekend, and I think it takes a lot of pressure off the guys because they can sit back in clubhouse and say like, all right, we just took that for our first SEC series, like now we go kind of thing.
Yep.
And I think it takes a lot of weight off the fans' shoulders. It's going to take a lot of weight off of the coaches' shoulders, off the players. It's something that you can really turn your season around, and you can really help people, as we've been saying, just relax a little bit. Like, it's okay that we're not off to the great start. There's plenty of season still left. There's plenty of good opportunities left to beat a bunch of really good teams and get series wins.
I'm looking at the schedule right now. You have to win every series from here on out, but I think you can also afford to lose one, but that one being like Mississippi State, where they're ranked in the top 5, like that one. If they stay in the top 5, you can afford to lose that series if you win the rest of them.
Yeah, I mean, you can look. It's all about series wins. You don't have to go 3-0. You got to go 2-1.
No, you go 2-1. In every series, like I said, except for probably Mississippi State. As long as Mississippi State stays in the top 5, I think you're good.
If LSU,
I'm not saying you're hosting. I'm saying you're a 2 seed somewhere.
Yeah, I was about to say, if LSU can figure out a way to win every series here on out, and limit the loss to 1 series from here on out, starting with Kentucky tonight, they will look up at the end of the year and you will be a top 16 team.
I don't know about top 16.
Oh, I do. I think so.
Top 25. I think we're back in the rankings. Like I said, I don't think we're hosting, but I think we're 2 seed somewhere.
If you finish in the top 4 in SEC, you're hosting.
Now, here we go. Here's a scenario. You say you lose 2 series. Mm-hmm. Okay, you lose 2 series, but you win the rest of them. You lose to, let's say, the two Mississippi teams. You lose to Ole Miss and Mississippi State. Now those are in Oxford and in Starkville. Mm-hmm. You lose those 2 series, but you win the SEC tournament.
Yep,
you're hosting.
Yeah,
I think that's your scenario. So you have to either if you make it deep in the SEC tournament with only losing 1 SEC series from here on out, I think you're hosting. And if you won and done in the SEC tournament after winning every series except for 1, I think you're 2 seed. I don't think you make it. Bella.
I don't know what she did. She just grabbed my foot.
She doesn't have thumbs. She can't grab.
Yeah, she did. Both paws around the foot.
That's how Diesel used to try to catch. I throw him a ball, he fucking do one of those. And you're like, you dumbass.
All right, so you're looking for series win and roughly the same lineup as the week. I'm looking forward to Sunday. I think it's Cowan or Dothy.
I just don't know who else. I don't know who else.
They might try to throw Newt out there.
I think Newt's a strong option.
Newt has to get through the first inning.
My problem with Jaden Newt is he looks like he's effortlessly throwing out there.
Yeah.
He doesn't extend out. He looks like he just playing catch.
Yeah.
And I don't like that. I need to see him get low, get down, and come up, and fire. But don't you yawn. You got a full day of work, motherfucker.
Yeah, well, I ain't had coffee yet. I'm not ready to get to work.
Why haven't you had your coffee yet?
Because I woke up, got out of bed, washed my face, came straight here.
You normally make your coffee. You normally have
on the weekend.
Big ass fucking.
On the weekend when I'm not rushing to get out of here.
Oh, you drink coffee at work.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, we'll have 2 full pots at work whenever I get there, and then I'll be like 5 cups in. So
you got pot at work?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Yeah, that's pretty dope.
That's nice. It is. I see what you did there.
Yeah.
All right, with that being said, we're fucking done here.
No, we're not done yet. We still got time. What else are we looking for? Let's pick some other stuff to look forward to this weekend besides the pitching matchup. I mean, look.
I'm looking forward to Kentucky losses this weekend.
I know that's all you keep saying. I'm wanting to see Braden Simpson in the lineup.
That wouldn't bother me if he did or didn't. It wouldn't.
Because we can't figure second base out. Seth Dardar,
Trent Caraway. I mean,
It's not there.
as
Trent
far-
Caraway, not there. Like
I'm trying to tell you, put Milam at fucking second base. He is our best fielder.
yeah, that's why he's at shortstop.
I get it, but you have 15 fucking shortstops sitting on the bench right now.
Yeah, and Claus hasn't proven himself, and Ruckert makes error after error after error.
That
after
is
error.
put Jake Brown there. I don't. And something's gonna happen. I had a lefty I used to coach. He was like, "Coach, I want to play shortstop. I want to play shortstop. I want to play shortstop." I was like, "Buddy, you are left-handed. You are never gonna play shortstop." We made a deal. Hey, I tell you what, if we get up 15 runs before the third inning, you're going to play fucking shortstop. Sure enough, one game the entire season, we're in the second inning, up 15-0. And he just looks at me, and I was like, "Go, buddy!" And all he had was a first base mitt. So he's out there playing
my
shortstop.
God, what
This
a first
motherfucker turned
baseman.
it up a play. He was a stud. Let Jake Brown play fucking shortstop.
Yeah, let's not. Let's say we did, but don't.
Put Braden. I don't know. In my opinion, you don't put Trent Caraway at third base anymore.
No,
You keep John
Pearson.
Pearson there.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I mean, at some point, Trent Caraway's bat's gonna fucking light.
But maybe Caraway needs the Zach York treatment. Bench him.
Well, he's. I'm gonna say he's already been hitting in the fucking 8-hole.
Yeah, bench him. Full bench for a game, not a seventh inning pinch hitter. Full benching.
Tanner Reeves.
No. Braden Simpson at second base.
Okay,
For one full game.
I haven't seen enough of Braden Simpson, so I get it. Like I get your point.
Which part of Braden Simpson have you not seen?
No. I'm saying like I haven't seen him play enough this year to be like, yeah, he's the option.
Well, he was our everyday left fielder for
Well, when Stanford, no, it
The
was
majority-
between him, Dardar. They swapped.
and
They've
Braun, but
all-
he
yeah.
got the majority of them out there.
I want to see. I'll tell you what I want to see. I want to see Mason Braun at fucking first base. I want to see that this weekend. That's not going to fucking happen.
Yeah.
You put Zach York at DH and just let him hit. Give him the Hayden Travinsky treatment and say, hey, bud, you hit 2 nukes last game. Let's just focus on that, and we'll let the number 1 first baseman in the country play first base.
Yeah.
Please.
That's a fact.
Please. That'd be nice. Which, I mean, look, as long as he doesn't transfer, the future looks fucking bright at first base.
Yeah, I mean,
But
look,
then again, he hadn't fucking played it all year. He hadn't played it all year yet. I mean, so
Simpson 292 right now.
okay. So was half the fucking team.
292?
Yes. He's average on this team right now. I lied. He is above average on this team because average is probably like 240.
Ain't no way. This team's got guys that fucking half the team hit.
Hey, how about fucking Mike Trout getting him an opening day nuke?
Yeah,
He's
that
back.
was fun.
He's back. Tyler O'Neill ended his streak, sadly.
Things you love to see. Mike Trout raking.
Mike Trout hitting fucking nukes. Oh yeah, they were in Houston. Let's see if I can.
They're gonna show it. I saw it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I went watch
But
it.
yeah, dude, look, this fucking. I don't know if Braden Simpson's the answer, and if he is, he is. And I'll eat my fucking words. I'm not saying that he isn't. I'm just saying I haven't seen a sample size enough. I haven't seen enough of him.
Yeah, but the problem is exactly we haven't seen enough.
And
of him.
that's yeah,
We keep giving Dardar opportunity after opportunity after opportunity.
right.
He's failing defensively, and his bat's hitting 220.
Right.
It's time. We're 26
That's average.
games in.
That's average on this team.
Yeah, we're 26 games into this thing. I mean, it's time to maybe
Yeah,
take
yeah.
a seat on that
Yeah,
one.
and I'm fully okay.
And who's the other? Caraway. I mean,
I look and again, I've said it. I'll eat my words, but really, I'm not talking shit about Braden Simpson. I'm just saying I haven't seen enough of him to say yes, he's the option.
no, I agree. I mean, look, he's only played in 14 games.
Right.
So he started 11 of them, but of those 14 games, it's only 24 ABs. He's not getting a lot of at bats.
Right. No, he's not.
And this is a kid that hit 389 with 24 homers last year.
Yeah. So
Give him an opportunity.
We'll see. We'll see. But I think I don't see it because I'm trying to get in the mind of Jay, in the mind of Nate Yeske, in the mind of Josh Jordan, in the mind of the coaches that say, hey, like we like this guy for some fucking reason. We like Caraway at second base.
Yeah.
You know, and once that sticks, then that's it. Like if Caraway, if in the first game, say they put out that same lineup they put Tuesday, and they go Caraway at fucking at second base, and he makes an error and goes 0 for 4, gets a golden sombrero or something like that. Fucking Simpson will probably be in the next game, or Dardar will be in the next game. One of those.
Yeah.
The problem is you got all three of those guys from the fucking portal, and all three of them can't fucking play. That's the problem. So now you have an
I'm not ready to give up on Braden Simpson.
no, and he's what? He's a fifth year.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Or maybe just a regular senior.
either way, he's a senior.
Yeah.
So this is his last year.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks, but I like said Dardar too, but I just don't think he's not the answer.
No, he's not.
He's not the answer.
He's not.
All right, well,
It's
now we're done.
yeah. Now we're done. It's time, bud.
Yeah,
It's
I
time.
gotta go to work
You
now.
need to go to work, and I
You
need
gotta
to
get an hour of sleep.
No, I'm not doing that. I'm going to take me a shower and get ready to go play golf, bud.
Where are you playing?
CCL.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we're going with Chris.
Hell yeah.
Me and Justin Martin.
Solid.
Yeah, I hadn't
Tell
seen
Jay
Jay
Marsh
Martin.
said hello.
I'm going to pick his ass up.
Anytime
I said,
feel
I
like-
told him, I said, you want breakfast? He was like, fuck yeah, I want breakfast. I was like, all right, I'm going to stop at that Exxon station. He's at his parents', so I'm going to stop right there at the corner of, what's that? Old Perkins and Airline right there.
Hey, fun fact about MLB opening day and college baseball. According to CFP Home, which I don't know why College Football Home is talking about this, but colleges with the most players on the opening day roster, LSU at 11 leads the country with 11. Florida number 2 at 9. Arizona and Vandy tied at 8. A bunch of teams tied at 6. A couple teams at 5. A bunch of teams at 4. So,
Can you name all of them with LSU?
oh,
Do you think you could?
do I think I could?
I
No,
know-
because I'm gonna forget probably 3 or 4 of them.
Did Gervais make it?
Yeah, Paul Gervais is on there. Skeens,
Gervais, Skeens, Cruz, Bregman.
not Cruz. He started in AAA. I'll text you that.
Okay, that's sorry.
Josh Smith.
Josh Smith. Jake Fraley.
Yep, I was about to say who's our outfielder with him.
Oh fuck.
Fraley's over
We
there.
have 11. Holy
11.
fuck.
I know. I'm telling you, like I'm gonna forget. I think it's Nola,
Oh yeah.
Lang.
Did Austin Nola make a lineup? Is he still playing? Or no, I think he got AAA option AAA.
Yeah, I think he's
with
down.
whoever he signed with.
So what we got? We got 8.
I think we have 8. I forgot them all honestly at this point.
Well, we had 6, and then I named Nola and Lang.
Right.
Gosh, why did I just draw a blank on whenever I
Lang
said that?
did make it.
All right. Oh, Jaden Hill with Colorado.
Jaden Hill, that's
We
right.
got our catcher
That's
Hunter
9.
Fiducia
Oh,
and
yeah.
Nationals Cole Henry and
Okay.
White Sox Grant Taylor.
So, okay. I
Shit,
just
no,
counted.
hold on. Who?
I just counted 12.
Yeah, because we're missing another one. Kevin Gaussman.
Yeah.
So that's 13. So we must have said a couple guys that's not there anymore. All right, here's the list: Skeens, Bregman, Nola, Gaussman, Smith, Josh Smith, Jake Fraley, Alex Lang, Jaden Hill, Fiducia, Cole Henry, Grant Taylor.
Okay, so Gervais didn't make it.
Gervais didn't make it.
Cruz is down.
Cruz is down.
Austin Nola's down. Or not playing anymore. I don't know
Yep.
which one. Anyways, I'll go ahead and close out so you can go to work, bud.
Man, I forget about Jaden Hill all the time.
I forget about Hunter Fiducia.
Yeah, that's another one.
Didn't
too.
know he's a fucking catcher.
Yeah,
Because I don't think he caught at LSU. If I'm mistaken, I don't remember him catching at LSU. I don't remember what the fuck he played at LSU. To be honest with you,
he beats me, but
third base.
I don't know. I'm no baseball almanac, but all right, coach, go ahead and close this out. I got to
He's
get
with
to
the
work.
Dodgers too. What the fuck? He got called up with the Dodgers when they have fucking what's his name,
Will Smith,
Will Smith and
Dalton.
Dalton Rushing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Catcher. Great spot to be. Jesus Christ. All right. Look, we appreciate everybody tuning in. We know it's early morning. We had one. I'm pretty sure it's Miss Carol. Thank you, Miss Carol. You're the shit. But with that being said, go ahead, like, subscribe, share, and go ahead and we've been posting some more shorts. Posted one this morning. Go ahead and share those to your friends. Make them follow us. Make them do whatever the fuck you got to do. Email us if you have any questions. DiamondDeckPod@gmail.com. If you would like to challenge me to MLB The Show, it is ROBSAINTG in the number 2 on Xbox. You can email us with your gamer tag or PlayStation name or whatever, or Nintendo fucking Switch thing too, if you play on that. And I will play you, and I will beat your ass. So here we go. But no, thank you, everybody. This has been Diamond Deck Discussions on